with Gorillawire TV. It's movies, music, comics, technology, games, relationships, taboo, paranormal, lifestyle, conspiracy theories, pop culture, humor, obscure. It's people sharing their thoughts, their insight, their opinions, and their voice.
Fully evolved and dressed to the nines, this is Ginru the Talking Ape for Gorillawire.com, and with me now is the great multimedia mogul that goes by the enigmatic name of Voltaire. C'est vous. So, Voltaire, tell us about your wares. How did you get started?
About my underwear?
Yes, how did your underwear line get started?
Tell me about your underwear. Well, I started as a stop-motion animator, actually. I directed a lot of the early MTV station IDs. But, after making commercials for 15 years, I decided I wanted to tell my own stories. So I started making comic books. And the comic books eventually sort of spawned into a line of toys. And somewhere in there, I stumbled upon making music. And so now I make music and comic books and toys and animation.
Give us a little overview of Deddy, if you will.
Deddy is an evil teddy bear. He's actually the galaxy's greatest evil that's escaped confinement on his home world, the cemetery planet of Necronus. And he comes to Earth. He's a giant tentacled skull, but he finds this teddy bear in a garbage can, and he gets inside, and he becomes Deddy, the evil teddy. So
wow.
He's basically a really, really cute teddy bear who's actually the galaxy's greatest evil.
So Cthulhu meets Vampirella, basically.
It is sort of Cthulhu meets... what's his name? That damn teddy bear from the Snuggles the bear.
Snuggles the fabric softener bear.
That's the one.
Tell us a little about the other characters in the Deddy line of toys.
Well, these guys over here are called Pocket Goths, and they're a line of plush toys that are presently in all of the amusement parks in the country. You'll find them in claw machines at places like Denny's and Walmart, and at places like Six Flags and Busch Gardens. They're actually not characters from the Deddy comic book. They're just a line of characters I designed specifically to be plush.
Now, the Lady Death, is there a Neil Gaiman influence there?
Which would that one be?
That lovely lady right there?
The problem with goths is they all kind of look the same. That lovely lady that you're pointing to is actually a transvestite, but that's okay. I'm sure she'd be thrilled to know that you thought she was a girl.
I missed the Adam's apple, truth to tell.
Yeah, it is hard to tell, especially as a plush. Yeah, it's really funny. People say, well, she's got cleavage, but those are actually collarbones. This is sort of like a Marilyn Manson-inspired design.
Wow.
This one over here, though, this is Pretentia. You can tell she's a girl because she has actual boobs, although I guess those could be implants. And she's probably the world's first gothic superhero. She must be a superhero because she has a cape. She's spreading depression across the land.
Good for her. Good for her. So tell us about your musical ventures.
I played my first show in 1995 in some goth club here in New York City. I like to tell people I'm the only intentionally funny goth act. There are plenty of goth acts that are funny, but I think I'm the only intentionally funny one. But the people who come here to this convention, because it is an animation convention, probably know me more for the songs that I've done for the Cartoon Network show, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh, wowie. Could you give us a sample?
Brains, I won't lie, I'll eat your brains till you're zombified. So I sing songs about eating people's brains and Land of the Dead, heck boy, ain't it grand.
Those are classics, sir.
Thank you.
Those are classics. I remember them well.
Thanks. Well, I write and sing songs about, dead shit.
So you've hobnobbed with Maxwell Adams.
Oh yeah, Maxwell Adams is a good friend of mine.
Very good. So what's next on your blueprints for global conquest?
Well, I just got back from Japan. I was designing a line of Hot Wheels cars for a show in Osaka, Japan. And one of them's a Deddy hearse, and the other one's a Chi-Chan truck. Chi-Chan's my other comic book character. And that sort of spearheaded a bunch of new toys. So coming up next year, I have a new record coming out, and hopefully a new Deddy comic book, and a whole bunch of new toys. A lot of sort of plastic action figure type characters coming out. An assortment called Deddy and Friends.
One more quick question before we wrap it up. This Chi-Chan, is that correct?
That is what it's called, yeah.
Tell us a little more about her, or him, if it's a transvestite.
Chi-chan's actually a girl, despite the big eyeball boob. She started out as a comic book series that I did in 1996 or 97, and she's sort of a Cinderella type of character. She lives in the 30th century in Manhattan after the New York-New Jersey War, where Manhattan is sold to the Japanese for $27. And she's sort of the princess of Manhattan, but everybody treats her really, really poorly, and she can't figure out why. So that's part of the mystery, is trying to figure out why the world is such an evil, terrible place.
Oh, very misunderstood party girl, this one, huh?
Yeah, very, very misunderstood girl. Very sweet girl, though, and she definitely knows how to kick zombies in the nads, as all girls should. But she started out as a comic book series, and then it got picked up as an animated web series on Sci-Fi Channel's website.
Voltaire, c'est magnifique. C'est magnifique, c'est bon.
Bon plaisir, mon ami. I'm pretending to be French.
I'm pretending to be a primate. Anyway. Well, for Gorillawire TV, Voltaire, and c'est moi, Ginru the Talking Gorilla. Auf Wiedersehen, that's German.